Welcome to your reading, beautiful soul. If you're tuning in right now, if you're watching this right now, just know that this was meant to find you for a reason. Okay, let's get right into it and see what you guys need to hear right now. What's the overall energy? Okay. What's the overall energy for the people who are going to be tuning into this? Okay, so we got a card flying onto the ground. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I love this energy starting off your reading, guys. So it seems to be that you're being blessed with some movement, with some drastic changes. It's almost like I'm getting the imagery of like a shooting star, you know, like very fast, very majestic, and very like life-changing. I don't know, but I'm gonna dive deeper now before I fully get in and before I fully start reading. We also have the Five of Cups, guys. If you have recently grieved something, if you have recently went through a grieving phase in life, just know that you are about to do a whole 180. And I don't really know what's going to trigger this 180. It could be you, it could be somebody within your circle, it could be a situation that's going to shift and that's going to make you have a more optimistic outlook on life again. Because you have been missing that like crazy. I can deeply feel it. I can see that there's been a lot of darkness. Maybe you recently were dealing with like a very heavy loss or a very sudden ending or financial issues or feeling very thrown off. Like, I feel like for some of you, this is going to be very specific, but you recently had like a big downfall after having all of your ducks together in a row for quite a while. And you felt so in order. Everything was in place, everything was in order. And then this thing happened and it completely threw you off. This is some dark energy, y'all. Oh my goodness, maybe for some of you somebody broke into your house or something. Like, I don't know what it is. It could be different for everyone, but I'm picking up on this energy that's like, whoa. And you are trying really hard to figure out why this happened. For some reason, like, I'm seeing this puzzle. Like, you are putting together this puzzle with all the pieces, but you cannot put it together. You cannot put it together. And it's making you go insane. My goodness. I am getting this energy that you're being set free by that. You will no longer have to solve the puzzle. Like, you are not going to give a shit about that very soon. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense, but this is just what I'm getting. And also, when it comes to money, just know that you're divinely taken care of and it's going to flow, flow, flow. And that is all I'm going to say on money. That's literally all I'm going to say on your finances, because you should take my word for that, on that, for that. I don't know. Anyway, let's pull a few more cards. But I'm loving the fact that you're getting out of this darkness, because just reading this energy, just tapping into that energy and seeing that energy, it's been really hard for you. And I have a feeling you have not yet arrived at this Wheel of Fortune. You have not yet arrived at this Wheel of Fortune energy. It's in the nearby future is what I'm getting. I feel like it's not there yet, you know? And you're kind of like holding onto your last hope and you're like, what the hell? But I got you. We also have the the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be starting a new job. Also, if you're into content creation, I need you to know this. The month of May, or whenever you're watching this, but I'm uploading this in May, the middle of May, so there's still some time left. Post your drafts. Post what you haven't posted yet, but it's just laying around in your drafts. Or post videos that you haven't really found the courage to post. Post whatever has been lingering and not yet posted. It's going to bring you great fortune. It is going to bring you great fortune, and you might be blowing up. You might be getting brand deals. You might be getting people with a very high status reaching out to you, commenting. So if you're into social media, like, make sure you put yourself out there. No excuses. And if you are scared of appearing cringy or stuff, cringe only exists in your head, okay? Only exists in your head. And you're helping people, whether you're doing it consciously or not, you are helping people who are in the same position that you are in right now, because you're gonna move out of that darkness into a much lighter, more vibrant, peaceful, abundant life chapter, and then you're gonna be able to help people who are currently going through what you're currently going through right now. And this could be tied back to social media, like share your wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom within you. You have a lot of wisdom brewing within you, you know? The candle just went out. Oh my goodness. Okay, what sign is this? Wait, let me just... this is so interesting. And also, as a way to pull yourself out of the darkness, I also want you to know that right now it could be very beneficial for you to start new hobbies, to pick up a mini job, okay? Because sometimes, especially if, you know, I don't know what your situation is, but let's say you're stay-at-home mom, or you know, you currently have no job, or you currently have no hobbies. Like, I'm getting this energy that there's a lack of busyness in your life. And this could also be the complete other way around. Maybe you're too busy and you're yearning for free flow hobbies, something that's going to bring you back into flow and like distract you from the horrors of life. You know, like, this is what I'm getting. Find the sweet spot, find the middle spot, whether you stay at home taking care of your children, whether you are completely overworked, whatever your situation is, find the middle ground of working towards something that deeply inspires you and taking on new hobbies. Very important. Very important. And some of you, this darkness has been dealing with an actual loss, and it has changed a lot of things. It has changed your home environment, your family, and it's very important to pull yourself out of that more right now. We have the Two of Wands here, okay? So I want you guys to pick up that hobby. And if you're completely inspirationless, go on TikTok, go on Instagram, go on YouTube. Look what people are doing. They're doing the most like random shit and they're fulfilled by it. Why can't you? You know what I mean? Pull yourself out of there. Pull yourself out of there. Listen to uplifting music. You guys, I swear to you, like, I was going through such a rough patch earlier this year. All I was listening to was country music. Never before in my life listened to country music before, but now I'm like, yeehaw, okay? Like, I am bumping that shit 24/7, okay? Like, my music taste has changed so much because I was yearning, right? Yearning, yes. I was yearning for something, for some new kind of art that I hadn't consumed. I was yearning for something creative that I hadn't tapped into. And for me, that was country music. Okay? Anyway, let's dive deeper and see what else you need to hear. What the overall energy is for you. We have the moon here. And this is a very beautiful energy here because for me personally, like, the moon is one of the most important things in my life. Even when I was a child, my mom would always have to drive around with me at night, and I would look out of the car window when there was a full moon, because I didn't want to sleep and I wanted to see the moon. So we would go on night car drives to moon gaze. And the moon is kind of like, I feel like things are going to be revealed more and more and more, because we have to remember, in the light of the full moon, things are illuminated. You may also be watching this around the time of a full moon or the next full moon that is coming up. Make sure that you use that energy to your advantage. Do a full moon ritual or something like that. But it's going to show you deeply on what has yet to be let go of in your life. Okay? You know you need to let go of someone. You know you need to let go of someone that isn't a bad person, but that just doesn't have the right interest at heart for you. You know you need to let go of that person. You know you need to move on. You know you need to let them stop monitoring you on your shoulder. It's like they're sitting on your shoulder watching your every step, is what I'm getting. It's like, because like spiritually they're so deeply in your field, in your orbit. This could be someone you used to spend a lot of time with. This could be like a, you know, like a lover situation where you deep down knew they weren't good for you, but they weren't necessarily like horrible either. It's just like you're holding on to something that is dragging you down. You're holding on to somebody that has recently revealed their true mask, their true self. They have taken off their mask, yet you still can't let them go, even though you know the mask has fallen, the mask has dropped, and you know they are no good for you. You have to let them go. You have to let them go, okay? Because that is ultimately going to realign you what is completely, fully meant for you. Very important. Okay. Okay. Spirit, what else needs to come through in this reading? Also, I feel like you're very scared of your inner pain, your inner trauma. I'm sorry this is getting so dark and deep, guys. Oh my god. You're scared. But you have already been through such darkness that the fear of the darkness is really irrational, because you know how it feels and you are coming out of the the other end, the other side of the tunnel, where the rainbow is, might I add. You are experiencing that right now, and I feel like you're scared to not be able to get there. You're not, like, you're scared you're not gonna be able to get to the other side of the tunnel, but honey, you are literally like in the midst of traveling to that other side right now, and nothing is stopping you, okay? Nothing is stopping you. Holy shit. Did you guys see that? I'm not sure if the camera picked it up. But we have the Six of Cups, okay. Yo, finally some light energy coming in here. Knocking on the door. Knock, knock. Who's there? Light. Love. Social gatherings. People who are uplifting you. Oh my goodness, guys. You have to remember that on the other side, or even amidst all of this, I do see that people are cheering you on deeply. This could be your spirit team. This could be people in your actual life. People are cheering you the fuck on deeply. They're very proud of you. They want you to have a good time. They want you to laugh more. Somebody's coming through saying, honey, when is the last time you've laughed? I love your laugh. You need to laugh. You have a beautiful smile. Some kind of energy, some kind of spirit is coming through telling you that. And it's not like they're telling you, ooh, you should smile, like, ooh, you know, like, I hate that. But like, you know, they're telling you, I'm missing your laughter because it's so beautiful and you deserve to laugh again. God, I'm getting goosebumps, guys. This is really intense and beautiful. I'm getting swept away into this energy because it is so deeply intense, and I see this revolution happening within you that is so powerful, and it is so needed. And as you're hearing those words right now, you know it's coming. We have the Four of Wands, guys. You will be able to fill the void that you're currently feeling with love again. You will be able to feel even more love than you've ever felt before in your life. Don't drown, okay? Very specific message for somebody out here. Don't drown. Because the void you're feeling right now is temporary, baby. It is temporary, okay? And you need to remember that the love you have lost can be replaced with even deeper love, even more love in ways you never expected in your entire life. There's causes for celebrations you cannot even fathom right now. But aren't you the least bit curious, like, to find out what it is? You know? If you have been dealing with really heavy thoughts, I need you to know that you have to stick around for those beautiful blessings, those causes of celebration, because there's a lot, guys. There's a lot, okay? And also, and this is funny because I'm wearing the fairy tale necklace that I made. I sell crystal jewelry, handmade crystal jewelry, by the way. And I just got this energy of your life feeling like a fairy tale again. Also, sorry, I touched the microphone. I don't know if it picked that noise up. But you are making your own life feel like a fairy tale again. You have the full power to do that. And there's like a... You know this Lorde song called Solar Power, where she sings like, I throw my cellular device in the water. Can you reach me? No, you can't. I feel like this is going to be you. You're doing some social media break or something like that to focus back on the whimsy, to focus on the creative arts, the great arts in your life, to make life feel like a fairy tale again. It is safe for you to create. It is safe for you to indulge in art, to consume uplifting art. It is safe for you to believe in love again, because the love you have felt and given out, it never left. It still vibrates in your very bones, in your very soul. And this is not the end. I know it feels like the end right now, but the wheel is at full speed. The wheel is at full speed right now. This is not the end. How can it be the end if the wheel is racing like crazy right now towards the end of the tunnel, towards the other side, where there's rainbows and a shit ton of celebration, a new life chapter. Stick around, you don't want to miss it. And you should give yourself permission right now to feel excited for this new chapter, because it's going to be amazing, you know? Maybe it's going to shift on a foundational level where there's a new job opportunity, new home, new friends, new everything, you know? Because I truly feel like a lot of you who are tuning into this right now is like, you feel completely desperate and like at the end of it. But if you just stick around, and continue rolling with the wheel. You will roll into this beautiful new life chapter where everything that is currently lacking, whether that's a new job, whether that's friendship, because I also see like a lot of community here, you know? So maybe that is also the biggest key point for you. Maybe you are currently going through a very lonely phase and you're yearning for community. Let me tell you that whatever it is that you're currently in lack of is going to appear in this new life chapter. Okay? Also wear more pink. That's all I'm gonna say, actually. And I think we have arrived at the end of this reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, check out the description box. And I love you guys, and have a beautiful day, and subscribe for daily readings and energies, and I will see you soon. Bye.